Jamsin Entertainment.
Hey, how's it going? This is Jamsin Movie Stuff Star Wars. So, this is really weird. It's only after I saw The Force Awakens that I thought of this Star Wars stuff. And it has to do with A New Hope, the first movie, even though it's episode 4. Uh, Things I didn't think of, even though I've seen these movies a million times. Coming up with theories for Force Awakens made me think of what did they talk about and theorize about when Star Wars came out in 1977. And things I didn't realize Lucas did back in the first movie. And they're very clever. First one is they point out that Vader is Luke's father in this movie because Obi-Wan tells Luke that Anakin Skywalker was a great pilot. What's Vader doing towards the end of this movie? He's flying a TIE, TIE Advanced. I should know that. I play X-Wing. Great game. Yeah, he's flying a TIE Advanced. Another thing that points to the fact that Vader is Luke's father in A New Hope is that he says the Force is strong with this one. He doesn't say that about anyone else in the entire movie. I mean, he says, the famous "I find your lack of faith disturbing." But he didn't say that the Force. Okay, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's the only other person he says it about, but no one else. Obi-Wan you expect because they already established when they first show him that he knows the Force, he knows how to use it, and all that stuff. So it's natural for Vader to talk about the Force with Obi-Wan. It's not natural at this point in time for Vader to talk about the Force with anyone else unless it was the Emperor, and they didn't really talk about the Emperor until Empire Strikes Back. So those are two things that I noticed that points to the fact that Vader is Luke's father in A New Hope. He's flying the TIE Advanced, and he notices that Luke is strong with the Force. And I'm wondering, were there fans back then, before Empire Strikes Back came out, that talked about that? Did they speculate and theorize that Vader was Luke's father, and they were surprised that they were right, not just flat out surprised? The other thing I picked up on is that Lucas hints at Leia being Force sensitive in A New Hope. When she's getting tortured by Vader, you see the probe, you see the droid come in and has the needle and shows a serum. That's supposed to be like truth serum. And Vader says to Tarkin that she shows a surprise resilience or resistance to the probe, which would be a hint at Force sensitivity. That's interesting. So that's kind of another way of him saying that she's strong with the Force, but it's not. It's not as strong as a theory as my first one, but it might have been something that people that first saw this movie talked about. And I would really like to know that. Please let me know in the comments below if these are two theories you talked about when Star Wars first came out in 1977. Luke being Vader's son and Leia being Force sensitive. Let me know in the comments below if that's something you talked about or someone else brought up to your attention, you thought it was interesting, and then was like, wow, they were right. So, let's see. Happenings in Jamsin Entertainment now. Tomorrow, going to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Yeah, I remember I didn't say what I was going to do for Throwback Thursday next week. I honestly don't know yet. So we're both going to be surprised come Thursday. If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people will like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned.
Live your imagination.